We have another RV situation here that we've been working on. Our refrigerator in our camper, the freezer part has turned into the refrigerator temperature, and the refrigerator portion has turned into the freezer. They flip-flopped, so everything up top is unthawing and everything down here is freezing. So we've done some research online. This is the Norcode N10DC refrigerator, and through our research, a lot of people have changed out the control board here, and it has fixed the problem. So we're going to start here because the other issue is a board in the back of the refrigerator, but we don't want to pull all this out, so we're going to start with this, and hopefully that fixes our problem. So to remove this control panel, there is 3 screws here. You open the door, remove these 3 screws that hold the faceplate on. So, and the camper power is off. Everything is turned off to the camper, so we don't have any shorts when we unplug or plug something up.
That's why we got the headlamp.
Yeah, the headlamp and the job site light over there. So you remove this panel, and on the back you have 2 screws. So you remove these 2 screws. After you get the screws, there's 4 little tabs. There's 1 in each corner, and then 1 here and 1 there. Just take you a little screwdriver and pop these little tabs out. They're a little tricky, and you don't want to break them. So there's the first one, second one, and then the third one. Alright, so now we have the faceplate popped off, so you can slide this back up here out of your way to hold itself. And then you have these little wiring harnesses that you pop off here. So we will remove these wiring harnesses. And then here's the new one. So we will hold the new one up here.
Can you tell us how much the new one cost?
120. The new one was 120, so here's the new one, here's the old one, so we got them facing the same way. So as we remove the wiring harnesses, we'll plug them into the new one. And these have little tabs, it looks like, so we'll just slowly pop these out. So we got the first one, and that'll go in the top hole here. So as you remove them, I would plug them in. That way nothing gets mixed up.
Good idea.
But these look like they're all different sizes. So each plug should go in the right slot. But it's easier to just plug them in as you take them apart. So there's the old one. We got it off. We got one more wiring harness to plug in, and it will be connected. So we take the new one, feed our wires back through, and clip it in. So we got it clipped in. We'll pull this cover back out and reinstall the 2 screws that were holding the faceplate on.
Alright. Can hold up while you do that, and we'll be right back.
So we're back. We got the 2 screws back reinstalled, and then make sure your little clips are clipped in. So now we will feed our wires back up top, and there's little slots for these little metal things to slide in. So that slides back on there, and then you just reinstall these 3 screws that hold it to the refrigerator. And we'll see if this fixes our problem. If not, we may have to go back to the drawing board and replace the controller in the rear of the refrigerator.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
We'll give you your honorary RV repairman certificate when you're done.
Yeah.
If you fix it. Only if you fix it.
Only if we fix it.
All right. We'll be back soon.
All right. We got the power turned back on to the camper. We have light now. So now that we have power, we'll power it up. All right. We have power. So this is this little symbol showing the top of it filled in. That's the freezer. So we're going to go to 3, and then we're going to go to the refrigerator. So there's a little refrigerator colored in, and then the light. And we're going to leave it on 3. So it'll be on 3. So now they're both set. And we're just going to let it sit, let it cool down. This refrigerator normally cools down in an hour or 2, so we'll let it run for an hour or so. And we have thermometers in each one here. This one's actually a digital thermometer, so it will actually send me a text, so we'll be able to keep an eye on it. We ran the refrigerator for the last several hours. We came back out here. Our freezer is running where it needs to be. It's sitting right around 10 degrees, and the refrigerator is where it needs to be. It was sitting right around 35 degrees, 37 degrees. So changing out this control board at the top was the fix. And a few things we did when we were camping to try to narrow down the control panel. We turned it off and let it defrost for about 30 minutes and turned it back on, and it was still acting up. Then when we got home, we did a complete defrost, shut it off for a whole day, let it defrost, let the freezer defrost, and then we turned it back on and monitored it with the sensors in there, and it did the exact same thing. The freezer, or the refrigerator was the freezer, and the freezer was the refrigerator. And then my wife Ange looked on a website called IRV2, and she was reading some reviews of people that had the exact same problem, and they also pointed us towards changing out this control board. So we went with that, because there is another control board on the back of the refrigerator, but it's more expensive. So we decided to start with this one because it's the easiest to get to and the cheapest to begin with trying to diagnose the refrigerator. So yeah, doing those simple tests and doing some reviewing online and talking to some other people with campers, we decided to go with that, and luckily, fingers crossed, it fixed everything. So we're back in business for the camping season.
All right, let's go camping.
Yeah, let's go camping.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yep.